2022, Monday. And Kitty is here with me today. Hi, Kitty. And I'm pretty sure Aggie is here, although I did not talk to her this morning, but I'm pretty sure she is here. So let's just start the practice as always with a little short pranayama to oxygenate our body. So inhale and arms up. Top of the lungs, hold it for a second. Exhale. Again, inhale. Hold. And exhale. And once more, inhale. Hold. And exhale. All right. Now inhale and arms up. And as we exhale, turn to the right, gentle twist. That activates the body. Inhale back. And exhale left. And inhale back. And exhale, right palm to the floor. Look over the left arm. And stretch. And inhale back, exhale left, look over the right. And inhale back. And we're gonna go right again, just a little deeper. You adjust the depth here, and I usually go on my elbow. And inhale back, exhale left, a little deeper. And inhale back. And let's leave the arms out, small circles to the front to activate the shoulders. And backward. And now bend the elbows, close the backbones behind and pull the palms to the front. Then back, close the backbones, palms to the front. And open, and last time close the backbones, pull the palms to the front. And back, now palms toward the floor. And up, down, up. And once more down, up. All right, palms around the knees. Shoulder circles to the front. And back. And now both to the front. And both backward. All right. Interlace the fingers behind. Sit up straight. Only if the shoulders don't hurt, a little shoulder stretch. Undo the fingers, interlace them above, palms inside out. Sit up straight. Very gentle, lean to the right, don't overdo it. Back and left. And back, all right. Let's warm up the neck. So sit up as straight as we can. Just 1 second here, I put my hair down. Forgot to tell, we have a little shorter practice today because I have to substitute from 10. All right, so sit up straight and look down toward the belly button. There's a gentle stretch on the back of the neck here. Lift up the head, turn it to the left. Back to the center, right. And back to the center, now tilt it to the right. And back, left. And back. All right, let's go up on our fours to warm up the back. It's always cats and cows with me. It's easy and effective. And that's when I disclose, please listen to your body. If anything doesn't feel right, just modify it or skip it. Be careful. Inhale into cat. And exhale, cow. Again, inhale, cat. And exhale, cow. Don't overdo it, just gently. Couple of more sets. Inhale into cat, and while in cat, let's just wiggle the tail to loosen up the lower back a little more. And then down to cow. And once more, inhale cat. Wiggle the tail. And down to cow. Curl the toes. And push up 2. Down facing dog. It's pretty chilly. It was 35 this morning outside. There was some frost on the roofs. So take your time, gradually easing into the position. And now let's just bend the right knee, feel the stretch on the left side. Straighten the right and now bend the left. And now straighten the left. Both legs are straight. Walk or hop toward the arms. For fold. Anytime we fold, pull the tummy in. Sitting down or standing up. And now pull the tummy in even more. Inhale and arms up. Palms together, little back bend. And palms to the heart. All right, half salute. And a full sun salutation to finish the warm-up. Inhale and arms up. Exhale, fold. Anytime we fold, pull the tummy in. Inhale, straighten the back, extend the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, step back with the right leg. I think I mixed with the, that's okay, never mind. And we'll get used to the stretch here. I missed the half sun salutation, that's okay. And the left leg to for plank. And we could put the knees down for chaturanga or just follow. Lower the upper body. Mini cobra. Up dog. Curl the toes for down dog. Step to the front with the right leg. And now we'll get used to the stretch here. And roll on the right heel. And bring the left leg along and fold. And pull the tummy in, inhale and arms up. Palms together, a little back bend. And palms to the heart. All right, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Don't forget the core, pull the tummy in. I keep saying it to remind myself. Inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, step back with the right leg. And stay high on the right toes. Right palm is on the floor. Same level as your left foot. And lift up the left arm and try to look at it. The left arm comes down. Find the balance for high lunge. And high lunge. Let's straighten the front knee. Elbows to the side. I think I can do it 3 times. Palms together, twist over the left knee. And back in high lunge. Palms are on the floor. Right knee is on the floor and point the foot for low lunge. And palms are back on the floor. Curl the right toes and move the left leg back. Down facing dog. And we could wait here or have a chaturanga, a little more upper body and cardio. And curl the toes for down dog. And lift up the right leg. Bring it to the front. Stay high on the left toes, left palm is on the floor. And lift up the right one, try to look at it. And right arm comes down. Find the balance for high lunge. And high lunge. Let's straighten the front knee. Elbows to the side. 3 times. Palms together, twist over the right knee. And back in high lunge. Palms are on the floor. Left knee is on the floor and point the foot for low lunge. And palms are back on the floor. Curl the left toes and move the right leg back. Down facing dog. And we could wait here or have a chaturanga with me, only if it feels good for you. And down dog. Lift up the right leg, bend the knee, straighten, and bring it to the front. Left heel is down for warrior 2. And we start with warrior 2. Knees above ankle. Outside edge is parallel with the mat. Both arms are equally lifted. And right palm up and reverse. And back to the center. Right elbow over the right knee. And back to the center. Reverse it again. And back to the center. Now right elbow inside of the right knee. Look over the left arm. And back to the center. Straighten the front knee for triangle. Left hip goes to the left. Reach over the right leg. Look over the left arm. And left arm comes down. Move the right leg back. Down facing dog. I think my ankle is back to normal now. Okay, so we could wait here or have a quick chaturanga. Lift up the left leg, bend the knee, and straighten, and bring it to the front. Right heel is down for warrior 2, and we repeat the asanas on the left side. Same line, knees above ankle, outside edge is parallel, left palm up and reverse. And back to the center. Left elbow over the left knee. And back to the center. Reverse it again. And back to the center. Left elbow inside of the left knee. Look over the right. And back to the center. Straighten the front knee for triangle. Right hip goes to the right. Reach over the left leg. Look over the right arm. And right arm comes down. And move the left leg back. Down facing dog. And let's just move the knees down to the floor. Point the feet. And straighten the right leg. Lift it up. And left arm too. 5 crunches here. And hold. 2. And hold. 3. Hold. 4. And 5. Reach back for an extra stretch here. Release the leg. Arm goes down. And right leg goes down. Let's have a cat. And now straighten the left leg. Lift it up. And right arm. 5 crunches. And hold. 2. And hold. 3. Hold. 4. Hold. And 5. And now reach back for the extra stretch. Release the leg. Arm goes down and left leg goes down. Another cat here to reset the lower back. And now we'll go down on the elbows. Straighten the right leg and we'll have 10 lifts here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then take the left leg out and 10 lifts with the left one, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. And once done, we'll go back on the palms. And lift up the right leg. And I will have 10 kicks here too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once done, repeat it with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. And then once done, let's do 5 fire hydrants to finish the glute section here. 3, 4, 5. And repeat it with the left leg. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, once done, let's curl the toes and push up to down facing dog. And walk the arms closer to the legs for a fold. Anytime we do this, pull the tummy back in a little bit. And for deeper stretch, we can put the fingers under the toes or under the heels, or we could use a strap here. Inhale. And as we exhale, pull the head closer to the shins. And we'll stay here for 20 seconds. And now take the fingers away, interlace them behind, and release the arms if the shoulders don't hurt. Another deep stretch. And undo the fingers. Pull the tummy in, inhale and arms up, palms together, a little back bend, and palms to the heart. Okay, let's do back bends and crescents and all that good stuff. So let's put the heels together, knees together, and the weight goes to the heels. We can move the toes here. Palm goes at first. Let's just put the palms behind the hips and push the hips to the front to have a nice arch behind. Weight goes to the heels. And back to the center. Now inhale, arms up, palms together, stretch up straight. Big inhale, pull the tummy in and lean back for 10. And back to the center. Whew. Big inhale, pull the tummy in and fold over. Take the feet apart about 1 inch or 2. Again, pull the tummy in. Big inhale and arms up. Grab on your left wrist and pull the body to the right. Strong core here. Pull the tummy in. Back to the center. Switch hands and left. And back to the center. Now palms together, stretch up straight. Big inhale, really strong core, and lean to the right for 10 seconds. Back to the center, stretch up straight, big inhale, pull the tummy in and left for 10. Center and arms down. Alright, big step between the feet. And we start with the parallel pigeon. Inhale and arms up for star. And down halfway, leave the arms out for a good 10 seconds. And now reach down and grab the outside edge of your feet and move the head closer to the floor for 20 seconds. It's a deep stretch. And now as we inhale, the left palm goes to the center. We could have a block here if we need it. Lift up the right one and try to look at it. It's a really good neck stretch, neck strengthening. Opens the chest. And we could stay here or move the right arm, grab on the left thigh and pull the head to the right. And left palm goes back, right one lifts, right one is down, fold again. And now as we inhale, the right palm comes to the front. On the floor or on a block, lift up the left one and try to look at it. And again, we could stay here or move the left, grab on the right thigh and pull the head to the left. 20 seconds. And right palm goes back on the floor, left one left. Left one is down. Fold again. And push up. Walk out with the arms for a wide-legged down dog, down facing dog. And walk the palms closer to the head. Be careful, bend the right knee. And walk over to the right. Do everything slowly so you can adjust before you would pull the muscle. And now straighten the right knee. Walk over to the left. And straighten the left leg, both legs are straight. And walk the feet closer to each other for prayer squat. And prayer squat. And now we could stay here, or if the crow is in our practice, let's try to do it. And then toes are back on the floor, toes together, knees together for a toe balance. And then palms are next to the hips, and we stand up, few steps on the toes, and we'll do some more balancing. 3, I always do 3. Weight goes on the left leg, right one can come here. Upper thigh or half lotus. And I can do lotus again. My ankle is back to normal almost. Focus at one point. Open the branches. And change. Shake out the legs. Weight goes on the right. And the left leg should go the same place as first time. Focus at one point. Open the branches. And change. Good. Okay, maybe I can do it from this point. So inhale and arms up. Exhale, fold. And walk out to the front for plank. Nice, strong plank. And lower the body to the floor. Point the feet. Palms are next to the chest. Put the forehead on the floor. Now lift up the arms. And we're going to lift up the head. Mini cobra. And 3, 2, 1. Whew. Left ear is on the mat. And turn the head. Palms are next to the chest, toes together, legs are straight. Cobra, inhale. And push up. Elbows are close to the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Do not lock the elbows. Cobra. It's good for lower back maintenance. And 3, 2, 1. Right ear is on the mat. And turn the head. Let's do full locust, so move the arms left and right. Inhale and we lift up everything. So inhale and left. And 3, 2, 1. Palms are next to the chest. Curl the toes. Push up. Toes together, knees wide. Extended child. We'll stay here for 20 seconds. And pull the palms closer to the knees and sit up. And we'll bring the feet to the front. Take the muscles away from the sitting bones. And just sit up straight at first. And now as we inhale, lift up the arms. Grab on the big toes, pull the tummy in and slowly pull the head closer to the toes. For 20 seconds. And sit up, bend the knees, have the block handy, arms up and slowly one vertebrae at a time, lie back down, bend the knees, actually don't put it yet, bend the knees and reach down with the fingertips toward the heels and lift up the toes, so only the heels are on the floor. Inhale and lift up the hips. And back down 9 more times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put the toes back to the floor again. Reach back with the fingertips toward the heels. And lift up the hips kind of halfway up, and now we start marching. So lift up the right leg and down, left, down, right, down, left, right, and down, and left, and down, right, down, left, down. 3 more sets. 1, 2, and 3. Hips are back on the floor. Grab the knees to the chest. Rock side to side. And now put the block between the knees. We do a little more spine maintenance, as I call it. Again, reach down with the fingertips so we have the proper line here. And now as we inhale, curl, tilt the hip and hold. Very subtle move. Strengthens the lower back. And back to the floor. Again, curl, tilt and hold for 10 seconds. And back to the floor. And again, curl, tilt, hold. Now this time lift up the hips and hold. Don't curl the shoulders under yet. And push on the block with the knees. Release. Again, push on the block with the knees. Release, and once more push on the block. And release, and back to the floor. And again, curl, tilt and hold, lift up and hold, and now curl the shoulders under. We have a half bridge here. And undo the shoulders, put the hips back to the floor, take the block away, and just grab the knees to the chest, rock side to side, and we'll do a few core crunches, and that's it for today. I have to substitute. What time is it? Yeah. So let's go back on the back, put the palms behind the arms behind the head, and lift up the knees. And now pull the tummy in and lift up the head. And back to the floor, pull, lift, and back to the floor, pull, lift, back to the floor, pull, lift, back to the floor once more, pull the tummy, lift the head strong, and back to the floor. Grab the knees to the chest, rock side to side. Put the feet back to the floor, reach back with the fingertips again, and move the palms back to the head again. Inhale, pull the tummy and lift up the head. And back to the floor, pull, lift, back to the floor, pull, lift, and back to the floor, pull, lift, back to the floor, and pull, and lift, and back to the floor. Grab the knees to the chest, rock side to side, and turn to the right or just sit up. We'll have just a few traditional stretches to finish the class and practice. Feet together for butterfly. Straighten the left leg and the right one is against the left thigh. Arms up and fold over. And change, switch legs, arms up and fold. And sit, both legs are out to the front. Right one is outside of the left knee. We can bend the left leg, we don't have to. Right arm is behind and the left one pushing the knee away. And turn back, switch legs. This time the left leg is outside of the right knee, left arm is behind and the right one pushing the left knee away. And turn back, both legs are out to the front, arms up, slowly one vertebrae at a time, lie back down. Let's do a spine twist. Bend the knees, arms either way. Put the right leg over the left knee, move the knees to the left. Look over the right shoulder. Now lift up the knees, uncross the legs and go the other way and move the knees to the right, look over the left shoulder. And lift up the knees, uncross the legs, hug them to the chest, give yourself a big hug for taking this time just for yourself. Straighten the right leg and the left leg, palms up. Take a deep breath And as we exhale, release the tensions from the body. Sink into Shavasana. And while you are doing Shavasana, I say goodbye. We had a shorter class because I have to substitute at the club from 10 o'clock today. The instructor ran the half marathon yesterday, so he needed a little time off, and I'm happy to help. So I'll be back on Wednesday, 8:30, more or less normal class, although probably a shorter one because I have to work on Wednesdays. So anyway, just a little shorter warm-up, just like today. Namaste. Enjoy the day. Oh, we have cold weather. It was 35 this morning. And but it's gonna be like mid-50s or maybe even 60s, so not super cold, and no rain in the